AB, I mean, like I said, again, a lot of water has gone under the bridge. But so first of all, we looked at the fact that the president has offered amnesty for those who will repent from their atrocities as Boko Haram members now to be rehabilitated and also, brought back into the society. What do you make of that development?
For me, I feel like your word is one thing, but then when you actually decide to put in action, that's where we really know how serious you truly are. Because countering violent extremism in Nigeria is something that is very, very, very integral to people's lives. People have died, people have lost property, people have, they've been displaced by what's been going on. And if the federal government isn't really willing to do anything about it, or if they're not really willing to kind of just show that this is their priority, then what exactly are they doing in the first place? It's not like they don't know what's happening, they do know. But for me, I just feel like it's one thing for him to say it, and it's another thing for him to create the next steps as to how this is going to go down, in
But
order to make sure that Nigeria is much safer for young people and old people alike.
so speaking, AB, hold on a bit. I'm speaking about, willing to do something. What we know for now is that, one, the president has offered amnesty to repentant Boko Haram militants. Two, the IGP has been going around the Northeast. Three, the NSCDC is setting shop already, to ensure that, schools are protected and to ensure that these abductions don't happen any longer. Don't you think these are steps in the right direction to ensure or to forestall further occurrences?
I think this is just another campaign strategy that happened right before Buhari came into power. I mean, when he just came in, he shifted the headquarters for the military to be in Maiduguri, Borno State. And what exactly has happened, right? In Borno and Yobe, they have the largest number of military personnel that are actually working against countering these actions against extremists and trying to make sure people are safe. But at the end of the day, those places still have the highest amount of people who have been affected by these violent acts. So at the end of the day, it's just, for me, even though they say that they've done this, they've done this, they've done this, if the people at the smallest level, i.e., these people in very tiny communities, right, like Dapchi, for example, who knew that there was a Dapchi that existed in Yobe State, right? If they cannot protect these people and they can't realize that they need as much protection as people in Lagos and Abuja and the rest, what is the point of carrying out these sad activities, right? What is the point of having the same actions? It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever.
Well, truth is, it could have been worse, but then at least we have some measures put in place. But I have to thank you for joining us. A.B. Wagwe, you joined us from Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks for joining us on the program, as well as Susan Miada, who joined us from Yola in Adamawa State, Northeast Nigeria. Thank you as well, Susan, for joining us on the program. So, Isaac, just in wrapping up quickly, I mean, I'm still worried about the amnesty program because if we have one going on in the Niger Delta region, we have another one going on in the Northeast region, people will also ask that what about IPOB? What about repentant IPOB militants? And thereabout, just quickly before we wrap up this conversation, what do you think about that?
Now, if everybody that does anything gets an amnesty, don't you think I will start something to get amnesty? That is also a worry. Now, why are we fast to grant amnesty when we've not addressed the root cause? You're granting amnesty to this person, then tomorrow another person starts another thing, and then you grant the person an amnesty. So we continue having recurring things, recurring different events, different crimes, putting on different names and wearing different masks, and then you're giving amnesty anyhow. It's like you can do anything and get amnesty.
Let's just wait and see how that will play out.
That's the prayer.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the most viewed videos on our YouTube channel in the past week. Please stay with us.
To foresee the action of the cattle rearers.
In fifth place to begin the most viewed videos is the claim by Nigeria's Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Muhammadu Buhari, that he had no inkling as to how many days the Inspector General of Police spent in Benue State.
And this he moved here, I don't know, he didn't even spend a day, he went to Nasarawa. It's only now I'm knowing that. But I know I dispatched him here. But I took the two senators I mentioned into confidence and explained to them.
We have provoked the animal kingdom, ladies and gentlemen.
Up next in fourth is a video of comedian Bovey serving rib-cracking jokes during the Sun 2018 awards.
The president of the NFF is here. I don't want to hear that the money for the Super Eagles, the Eagle, ate it.
The return of abducted Dapchi schoolgirls by Boko Haram after 1 month comes in third place.
The PDP and the APC, they both shared money to their agents. It's allowed under the Electoral Act. You got to give money to your agents, like to move from point A to point B. Now,
while in second is the claim by former social media aide to former President Goodluck Jonathan that both the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party were involved in money sharing and vote buying.
I just told them, even I didn't call them one after the other today, I just came out. I want to tell the whole family today that we have believed to marry ourselves.
And in first place is the explanation by a 23-year-old man for marrying his 16-year-old sister in Anambra State.
Now, those were the most viewed videos on our YouTube channel in the past week. Now, 5 innocent girls were murdered while their mates returned. What now for their parents? How will these parents cope with the anguish, trauma, and tragedy? This, however, is an addition to a terrible 2018 first quarter, where between Boko Haram and armed herders and militias, many Nigerians have perished and millions more internally displaced in their own country. And that's where we'll wrap it up on the program. Thank you for watching. I'm Victor Matthias. And do remember, the conversation continues via the social media addresses showing on your screen. I'm Victor Matthias. Bye for now.